But I'm not talking about this selection, by the way. I'm talking about the filter selection, okay? Because some people think that filters in Revit, they are just a kind of editing or editing the model or the things that they are there, but they are actually selections. Okay, where is that? If you go to the view on the graphics tab panel, you will see there is filters. Okay, but and this is the rule here. I started to create a certain rule related to fire rating, and I will start to explain what I was talking about. Sometimes we want to create a certain, we say fire rating. Some people relate it to mechanical issue and mechanical, electrical, plumbing, MEP, as we say. We wanted to highlight certain rules that or doors, by the way, related to information, that they are actually resistant to fire rating to a number like 13B, like 34 B, all of these, okay? And we wanted to highlight that they are resistant, kind of a diagram, so as to a certain position, okay? So what we have to do, maybe I will choose this rule. You can know that there are 13B, for example. 13B, I was using it before, or 34, it depends. And this wall, okay, and all I will do that I now this wall, what happened to it? It became red. How does that become red? Now I know that this wall is resistant to fire to the amount of 13B. So this is the you can search the sign of specification related to that in other picture, but how can I make such a thing? Okay, there is a move, okay, from the view graphics panel, as I say, filter. Okay, this rule called rules. I need a rule. First, I need to just delete it. Yes. Filter. Okay, and it would be rule. What type of rule? This rule, I'm trying to that I from here. Let's get back to colorful legend that complement more to what we are talking about. Okay, now let's go to this annotate. Okay, so colorful legend, there is the related to a room. We are continuing the game here related to the room as itself. Colorful legend. Once you created it, you click on it. You have to choose rooms. Of course, other courses they understand related to zones, but I will choose rooms for me. Okay, and name. You have to be aware of both of them, rooms and names. And once you choose both of them, I will go with it. Okay. Now all of the zones have been taking a certain type of what we call them pastel colors. I don't like these pastel colors. Some people they are actually selected the diagram legend and start to edit the scheme. It's much better for you because they are so pastel. Maybe your eyes will not notice it. There is the difference. You can see all of these colors. So at least you can start to put a little bit harsh differences between them. Okay, wait a minute. We choose a little bit different colors. It's just like a game here. Once of all, and we started to have our room legend, colorful legend. Every space has its own what we call it, the occupancy or the occupation or the function of it. It doesn't matter. But anyway, and now you understand how you can use all of these in one shot. Now let's get back to once you created this color this edit scheme, you are now have a big thing. You got it. But remember, I need something strange here. I create all of these on the level 1 with colors. Some people they are very intelligent. They don't use it as color. It's seriously related to interior design. I will tell you something very tricky here. They love the colors. They are vivid colors, but they use the room legends and they just use the hatches related to that. Listen, you will see just a row here called fill pattern. Okay, like hatch in AutoCAD. So why not? I will use this solid and start to use a certain solid. You can use. I know the hatches is strange, but we laying here. Okay, and start to use these hatches. Once of all, sand. I'm not interested in that. You can mix, and the ship will start to make like a hatch for the floor, and change it from just color filling to floor hatches. Some people really play this game, and they actually manage that additional settings. You can see fill patterns. They create new or enforce new patterns from it. Okay, start to create patterns from this model if you don't have aware of it, and they started to create it, and they are using it inside that. Okay, I will repeat it again. So they use this color fill legend to edit scheme. This edit scheme, okay, I like the sand because they look like marble a little bit, and I will try to say this. I will not give the bathroom a name. No, I will try to say marble. Okay, like this wood tile. Okay, but close to that, not correctly right, and you start to edit the scheme and just try to put a solid fill with a certain kind of a pattern. Okay, we will try to search for not a diagonal tiles or something close to the triangles. I'm not seeing here. Not triangle, something like wood. Like you can, I hope you can see it as far as can. This is wood. Anyway, you can say wood tiles like that, and they are using this as an indicator for something. Then they can export the photo file, export. This is a great game. A lot of people actually play it. Image, and they export fit to a very big image. By the way, you can't do it pixel 512. Actually, you have to make it 64,000. This is approximately very good pixelation related to use it in a good amount. Once you do it, I will change the location to desktop, and I will put it in very long name in order to see it in all of the members here. Okay. So they took this beginning and they started to manipulate it in Photoshop as the beginning of it. So another thing that we can, some people will say, okay, I love it. How can I add it to Photoshop? And by the way, while they are actually exporting, it takes time. Because 64,000 pixels, they are very long. It does not hang out. You have to be aware of, now I will minimize my screen. Wait a minute. I think this is the longest one, as you can see. Okay. Yeah, you can see the pixelation, it is not pixeled. Now you can see the pattern that you couldn't see while I was explaining to you. They took this photo. I made a mistake and I wanted to make it. Can you see this, guys? Elevations, the north and the east and west and south. I was in need of making it for you. Why? Because once you left them while you are actually using the export images, there is the chance that they reading it through the 64,000 pixel. So that's why you need select the east and north and west and right click hide in by category. Or I have a select, okay, right click hide in by category, or head down EH, the abbreviation of head of hide EH. It depends if in the way that you are actually allowed to use it or not. It's your own choice. Okay, guys. So now we come from this is the code of using the images. So now, if you wanted to go or to export your own whatever, as I said, colorful legend or the design of it related to hatches or something close to that, and these hatches are the beginning. I will say not the wow thing, but as the first step to create something related to a diagram on Photoshop and the basic of it, but by hatches, not by color schemes like zoning. No, of course you can play with it, and the resolution, it will be much better to be using a 64 because it's applicable for you. Okay, let's go much better on that case. Now we created a very unique thing. Let's go to the 3D form. Cancel all of these. This is the 3D form. Of course, I made a mistake, another mistake, and I show it to you from the beginning that I didn't respect the level ratio. I just draw it unconnected walls. So you can select all of these walls and right click by the mouse. And this is very nice. Select all instance in entire project. They are all instant except this red wall. So I will select it and I started to say today the level 2 apply. Remember that this wall, the red one, it was a strange one because we made it with another name, DF1, and we will right click again and not, we don't need to select it. We have to do just give it level 2. So this is a small project, very easy. Nothing related to it, but I will play something small about it related to the roof. Okay, so I will stop there on understand on the level 2. Now you can see that everything is just dull. Okay, guys, and I will start to draw from the architecture here a roof. and I know this is very easy. We can use the brick wall. I love to use the overhang in the option bar. This is called the option bar, and I know you are aware of it. I will use the overhang, not offset in the roof. By the way, some people actually they are. I don't know why they are getting it by mistake. When they play with the roof, they say it's offset. No, it's overhang. So anyway, in the overhang option, we will start to put it like about what else? Let's say 1 meter. I overhang too much, but it will. I wanted to make it work. Wait a minute. I wanted to be sure of something. The units first. Meter or millimeter because I'm not sure. Millimeter. That's why. Meter 3D decimal places. Okay, then returning back to the roof. Now we saw the overhang. I will put it on. Choose brick wall. It is too much, but at least I am playing around. Control Z undo. I don't know why it's keep. Okay. TR, the abbreviation of trim. We are aware of these arrows, define slopes. Equal again, this one, TR. You actually we all aware that we keep what we want. I will make all of them, they are in this way. And we will see something very unique about it, okay? Whatever the shape that had been created now, both of them EH, as I said, for the SD for shaded, SD for shaded, okay? Before we related to that or related to overhang, I wanted to ask you about something here. We could create another, wait a minute, go to the south elevation. We could create another elevation, CO. I know all of these not related to modeling. What I want to explain something in specific. The elevation here is not verified. So if the elevation is not levels, they're not verified because I take it as a copy. Some people, I don't know why they don't know that levels, if you took it as a copy, they are not associated with the level. So they have to go to view, plan views, and start to go to floor plans in order to define it again. Now we understand that level 3 are defined because if the bubble head is not bluish, it means that it's not associated with a level, just an indicator. It means when we wanted to make an indicator, this is the reveals of a certain part, or this is a certain cell height for a window, then we will use it. Now I will explain what I was talking about, not relating to the modeling. Why? First of all, now I made it as associated building, or you can hit the elbow in order to make it to see it much better. But I wanted to show you to make you see something here. If I make any one of them again, CO, and I take it a copy, why I don't understand that certain one here, and started to rename it with another name as new window, or much better cell height. Cell height. Okay, cell height of what? Maybe you had a window. We'll start its cell height from here. MV, the abbreviation of move, like that. Okay, so you don't need the level in the meaning of the level. I wanted this part to be clear. You wanted the level. You don't need of it. All you need is just to put the level as it is. And in front, of course, I wanted to say another thing here related to the roof. Maybe the roof as itself, you can see here. I'm trying to see, where is it? Here it is. This parameter. This roof, you can create another level. It is associated to a level, but there is what we called it a kind of a strange parameter called cutoff level. Now it's called none. I will choose this none, and I will choose not cell height. I will choose level 3. Now I make apply. Now can you see what happens? Now what you can see what happens to the roof. It becomes mansard roof, type of roofs that all of the slopes have been just cut it down. So there is two things we use it in levels. Two things. One, it is the normal thing that you started before. Okay, I will make a project. It will try to get it from level 1 to level 3, blah, 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 as I said, and you understand it from the beginning. But if you wanted to use the level as indicator, now it's a normal thing, an indicator for the cell height. That's why when you make it as a copy, this window, it is in a very strange height, not normal, or maybe 3 times of windows that they are not in the right dimension and thing. So I will use this as indicator. So it's not a level, it's an indicator, okay? And another one, it is level, but not level to just, I will go from level 1 to level 3. It is a cut, as I said, when you select the roof, one of the strangest parts as a cut for it, okay? As you can see, as a cut off level. You say, I will cut it from back, and he will put the thickness of the roof and will cut from it. All you can see above the level, it is the thickness of the roof. The thickness, because some people will say, why it is not on this edge, the thickness of the roof. Okay, guys. So now you understand how far we are speaking today. I tried to compromise a lot of things related to color fill lesions, schedule keys, schedules. Rules and parameters. I think I got you a lot of things related to that, and I hope this lecture was fine with you. Of course, in the last 5 minutes, if there is something related to a question or something like that, my ears are open, and I tried as far as I can to give you a hint about some advanced introduction and to some deep and parts of it. Anyone can want to speak with me with anything? Hey folks, they are sleeping?
Yeah, guys, if you have any question, you can ask. If you have any question related to anything, you can ask. It's a wonderful session by Iman's side, and it's a very knowledgeable things are there, like the parameters and schedules and filters. All these things we cover in this session. So, guys, Himani, Farid, Abhinav, Simi, if you have any questions, you can ask.
Yes. Hi. Can you discuss something about view range? I have some issues in setting view range.
Okay, as you wish. Okay. Relating to the view range. First of all, if you deal with the view range, VR is the abbreviation of it, VR. Okay, they are called the horizontal planes. They are called the horizontal planes. Why they are called that? Because remember with me, now I am in the level 1, so the 0 ground. Now I will start to cut like a cake, okay, like a little cake. Once I will cut the plane at 120 centimeter, okay? This is the cut plane of me. I cut it through it. So I have the bottom of it and I have the top of it. Got me? How can I see that? If you click this show, now he started to explain it to you on this show bottom. Okay, so this is the ground 0. and this is the cut plane number 2. Okay, the primary cut plane number 2. He's numbering it, and now you have the top of it and the bottom of it, and that we are staying in it. If you wanted to see something above, so he started to see that he's seeing above the range between the 120 and the 230 and 30 centimeter. Okay, this is the range of it, between the range of it. So some people will say, I will not see anything related to the ceiling, not relating to the ceiling. So if you wanted to, if the ceiling is above this amount, 230 centimeter, you have to raise it or make it unlimited. Unlimited, what does it mean? Unlimited, I can see all along. But unlimited, if there are level 3, level 2, level 4, you can see all of them, combined all of them above each other. So that's why if you know the ceiling with the thickness of 20 centimeter, you can add 250 centimeter rather than 230 centimeter. This is the game. So let's explain it in a very good way. Now I have a cake, like a rectangular cake. So I'm in the ground 0. I cut this cake in the an elevation of 120 centimeters. Now I will see this from above until 300. If I have an applique, if I have an applique that it had been put in 200, I will see it. But after that, I will not capable of seeing it like a spot on the ceiling. So I wanted to see the spot plus the applique. You have to raise the amount of the top. Got me? And there is a strange one called the view depth. Okay? Or the bottom. Actually, both of them are the same. Because some people, they are actually get confused related to that. Because if I made unlimited to that, or I made unlimited to that, I will all of it have I'm looking down to the side. Like they are using it for the structure, to looking for the footings of the columns. Okay, this is how they are dealing or using it. Got me, my dear? Can you now say that you understand it or not?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Anyone else, guys? Okay, guys.
yeah, I think it's a wonderful session, and I don't like the series question is very good. The view range is very confusing to the student, like cut plane and range of all these levels. So I think today's session wrap up for this session is wonderful session by Iman side, and thank you for giving time for our regular student.
Thanks. Okay.
Can we guys wrap up for this session for today, and we'll see then for the next session.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Iman.
Thank you. Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take care.
Take care.